What's up y'all? Welcome to yet another video. This is your boy Amit and today we are going to continue diving into the world of AI. If you haven't seen any of my AI videos before, check out my channel. But today's video is about how to create Facebook ad copy and ad creative using AI tools. I will be using ChatGPT for the ad creative part, so the copy of it, and then using a new tool called Higgs Field, new to me. So we'll be using Higgs Field AI to create the ad creative, so the image that'll be in the ad or a video. I'm going to try to create a video. Let's see how good Higgs Field AI is. And what I'm doing is I'm promoting a $9 product. So the product is MyChat with ChatGPT that helped me write and publish a book on Amazon. And here's that Amazon book. It's called the Rude Bartender. It's a cocktail recipe book. The idea wasn't to become a published author, and so that's it. It's not even in my name. I have a pen name here called Vic Shaker. The idea was to see, can I do it with just AI? And I did. So now I'm selling that chat, right, with ChatGPT. I have my full chat from the inception of the book to the cocktail recipes to everything I talked with ChatGPT. It was the end final result was this book. And now what I want to do is turn around and sell that chat for $9. So that's the ad, that concept. Can I take that chat, convert it into a digital product, run ads to that digital product, and then generate revenue? Because I'm not generating revenue from the book. I did spend hours creating it. So now hours of my chat that was poured into this, that ended up creating this book, is what I want to make it available to everyone. So if you do want to check that out, I'll put that Gumroad store link in the description below. Feel free to check it out. And with that, let's get started. So I have my ChatGPT chat open, and then from here, so first let me take you to my Gumroad page. This is the product. It's how I created a paperback book with ChatGPT, step-by-step chat, and I've created the landing page, of course, using ChatGPT for the copywriting here. And you can see it's for $9. I have proof here that this is available on Amazon as well for $21.99. And then what I did in Canva, so I took the prompts, converted them in Canva, and then also an email showing, hey, your paperback that you submitted was published. So I have all of that in here for $9. I didn't want to go create a super long sales page. So this is what I came up with, and I'm selling it on Gumroad. Yes, Gumroad does keep a percentage, but it can also be discovered in the Gumroad marketplace, which is what is pretty cool. So that's why I've kept it at Gumroad for now. So from here, I do have a bunch of creatives that I created inside of ChatGPT. So if you want access to this, I'll just drop this link in this video's description so you can go check out how I started creating the ads for this. So for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all the text that's on this page, and let's go and create a brand new chat. For this one, I'm going to use the 4.1 model and go paste this in my chat before I even begin. So I'm going to give that prompt, get that started, and then while that's happening, we'll go to higgsfield.ai, sign up for their paid plan, and see if we can create a video ad for this $9 product. So I pasted the chat in here, and my prompt here simply says use the chat history below for all future prompts. And that's it. All my chat is in here. I'm just going to hit send just to update ChatGPT 4.1 memory. And it's like, okay, it just goes off and does this thing, but I didn't even ask it to, which is fine. We have now all that entire chat in its memory. And how I copied that is if I go look at this bookmark is essentially a JavaScript function that allows me to copy text from any page. So I'll put this JavaScript function also in the description. You can save this as a bookmark, and then anytime you click on it, it copies that page text to your clipboard. Comes in very handy for me all the time. So with that, let's hop over to Higgs Field. And why I want to check out Higgs Field is they have this new thing called ads, and here you can do product ads. So my idea is that I will upload my book cover, and I'll put my book cover on one of these ads, maybe this one here. I don't know. I haven't really thought through that process yet. So this is something we're going to do while I'm recording the video. I'm just going to speak out my thoughts as I'm doing it. For that, what I need to do is sign sign up for Higgsfield. So I'm going to pause this video, sign up, and once I'm logged in and signed up, I'll resume the video. Right, so I'm signed up to Higgsfield. I'm on their pricing page, and these are the different pricing plans. What I want to see is, can we even create an ad without signing up for any of the payment plans? So let's go through some of these videos, and the idea here is these are pre-made videos that are supposed to be scroll stoppers for social media, and if I take one of these, would I be able to then convert them into a video? I don't know. Let's try this one here. And what I'm going to do is upload my book cover. Now, the concept being that this will, instead of this chocolate bar, my book cover will be the one that's rotating like this. So let's try that. I'm going to hit generate, and it says 13 credits, but I don't have any credits. So my guess is that this is where I will need to upgrade to buy the credits. All right, so here we go. Pro and Ultimate, we have different versions here. Pro annually is $20 a month. Monthly is $29 a month. And for that, you get up to 120 videos per month. So I'm not going to do either one of those because I want to go back here and choose the basic plan. So if I go to the monthly, the basic plan, it does say that I can use commercial use. The problem being that I don't get access to the Higgs Field ads in the basic plan. So it looks like I will have to upgrade to the Pro plan. Let's go ahead and do that. That way I do get access to the Higgs Field ads creation process. And let's just try it for a month. Worst case, I will burn 29 bucks. Won't be the last time I have burnt money on a piece of SaaS. So I'm going to go sign up for this and then resume the video. All right, our payment was successful. Now let's go back to the carpet one here and hit generate. Now I didn't change any of these settings here, but the settings here were 3 seconds or 5 seconds, seed, random, and steps. Better quality takes more steps and cost more. The other thing that I didn't do was I saw there was a starting frame and an ending frame, and I did not choose the starting or ending frame. I essentially just updated the book cover, and this is the part of me also learning, right? How does this software work? Where do I need to make those tweaks and settings? So while this happens, I'm gonna guess that it's going to show up in my create here once it's done. Let's go explore some of the other things that Higgsfield ads can do. So these are all the different ad creatives that you can do. So I can see here, this was the input image, this was the start frame, and I don't know what this is here. And then we can do auto or manual. So auto looks like you can do standard or high. Standard is balanced visuals and credit cost. High is best visual fidelity, higher credit usage, of course. And then model, you can choose standard or turbo. Turbo is higher speed, priority queue, but I'm going to guess that it's going to consume more credits. Whereas if you go with standard, you're probably going to consume less credits. And then image quality, you can choose low, medium, high. So those are the settings here. And then for aspect ratio, we can do 1:1 for Instagram, 2:3 for Facebook or other socials, and then landscape as well. And you can see that my image cost or my cost in general has now gone up to 26 credits instead of our original 13 credits because I probably messed with some settings here. So if I go back to standard, that's going to be 13. If I go to manual, then it'll change again. So let's check to auto and standard for now. So that's for the ads. Now what I want to do is go back to create and see if my generation has happened yet. It says 2% of the credits used, but I don't see where I would go to find my ad creation. Okay, that's interesting.
2,000 years later.
Okay, it's still under creation. It says generating image. So I'll again pause this video. Before I do, I wanted to show you some other things here in the bottom right corner. You can see the settings. Oh, interesting. Looks like our video is ready. So let's see what this looks like. What I like so far without even playing this video is that it's taken our book and covered it with that carpet-y look, which I didn't opt for, but because I didn't change any of the images, that's what it's done. And if we play this, let's see how it looks.
Oh my God! Wow!
That's pretty cool. So it'll definitely be a scroll stopper, but I don't think it'll get the messaging across of that this is a book. So I'm going to try another ad here. So let's go back and look at what ad might be good for a book here. I think this one looks pretty cool. Just the paint pouring over could be a scroll stopper. So I could try that. So that's one ad I could try. And then the other one is this one, Delft Floral. That one looks cool too. So I might try those two. Let's see what else we have here. This frozen product looks cool. I could potentially do that. So it's something that I want to essentially have them stop the scroll and just look at it and then read the headline, because that's what most of us do, right? We'll stop if it's something that's going to grab our interest and then we look at the headline. This one looks cool, the nature capsule. I might try that actually. And let's just look at what other options we have. I'm rethinking that I might do the nature capsule, this one, the city monument one, because I think that giant book would look pretty cool. And then also this one right here, the garden monument, that one looks cool too. So I'm going to try those three and see what kind of results we get. I'll pause this video, do the generation, and then we can compare all of those and see, or just run all three on the Facebook ad. So I'll pause this, get those generated, and be right back. All right, we are back and I have generated a bunch of videos and probably burned through a bunch of credits. So I've used up 30% of my credits, and let me show you some of these videos are good, some not so good, and I'll tell you which ones I think might work, and those are the ones I'm going to use. So this was the first one, we already saw this where the book turned into this carpet looking thingy. This is the next one. It's okay, but I realized that this is showcasing the book and no one really knows about the book. So then I changed strategies, and what my next strategy was to essentially understand what would be good in these videos. So for example, this one looks like it's a coffee bag. So something that sits on top of those three rocks, right? It could be anything. Here, this could be anything that this woman can hold in her hands, whether it's a bottle or anything. So with that mindset, what I did is I created a couple with this one here. Then I think I created one with this one here, the underwater thing. And then finally, what I got really good results with is creating something for this one, because people are flocking to this product that's sitting out there in the field. And let me show you some of these generations. So if I go to create video, it'll show you all your video generations. So you already saw the first one and the second one. Now let me show you this one here. With this one, I still wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I think this was my fault that at the end, this bursts into this bouquet of flower. But here's where it gets interesting. Now I got the concept. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to create the product and then place the product here. This one I wasn't too impressed with, so I'm not going to use it. Same thing here. It switches quite a bit, and then the model, like the animation isn't too smooth, so I won't use that. This one I had uploaded an image, but it didn't really do what I wanted it to do, so I won't be using this. This one just says product, also not usable. Same thing here, just says product, not usable. But this is where I start getting some results. So this one, and I was kind of playing around with Minecraft chicken jockey kind of style, and this is what I got. So the egg is Minecraft-ish. The animation is there. It says book formula inside. Yeah, that could potentially stop someone from scrolling to see what it is. This and this one is the ones I really like, and I think those are the two I'll use for my videos. So this is one, publish your book with ChatGPT. You can see the animation, you can see the villagers, and it obviously looks AI, but I'm promoting a product that is about AI. So I think this will be a good one. And then same thing here, people are flocking to this giant USB stick which says ChatGPT Chat Blueprint, and looks cool. It even has the sunlight and reflection, tiny little people in this village, so cute. So I like that. And the rest I wasn't too impressed with. So those are the two that I'm going to use. Overall, Higgs Field AI, I think you have to have a physical product to use the ads, and I'm trying to kind of put a square peg in a round hole, and it's just not working for my use case. And then I also got some other images from Sora on a different style, which is the Mona Lisa style images. So these ones I definitely want to use in a image campaign, and then I'll use those two videos in video campaign. So I've saved all of this. Now we're going to head over to Facebook and start building this campaign. Before we do though, I have asked ChatGPT to give me a about four. How much was it? Let me see how many I said. Okay, so there are four Mona Lisa images. Here's one, here's the other one, here's the third image, and the fourth image. So that for each of these attached images, give me a headline, a description, and a sub headline for Facebook ads to sell this $9 product. Here's the copy from my landing page, and I took the landing page copy from the product itself, which is this one right here on Gumroad, and then I pasted it in there. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 headlines, sub headlines, and description that we can put into Facebook ads. So let's head over to Facebook ads and get that started. All right, so I'm by no means a Facebook ads expert. Please do not take Facebook ads advice from me. I'm still learning, experimenting. As you can see here, I have burned a lot of cash and have not had any sales for this $9 product. So I'm still trying to figure out the messaging, the right kind of ads, and the right audience. So that's a video for maybe another time when I get better at this. But for now, I just want to test it out. So I'm going to try this engagement campaign here, or actually no, not the engagement campaign, the new campaign here. I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to say duplicate with current settings, continue. So let's just make one copy, and we'll say yes, show existing reaction, comments, and shares. Sure. And I don't want to make this a A/B test. We're just going to start it the way it was. Let's hit OK here. We don't fall in any special ad category, and I'm going to put in the date that I'm recording this video. Buying type will be auction. Campaign objective is sales. We want to see sales for this product. Now this is hard because most people start with a awareness campaign and then retarget those people with the sales campaign. But I'm just trying to again experiment, and it could be my lack of understanding of how Facebook ads work, and hence don't take ad advice from me. So now I'm going to set my daily budget, and since my product is $9, I'm using twice the amount for the daily budget. Let's just round it up to $20. And then from here, we are going to go into our ad set. So our ad is good. Let's go into the ad set. We are choosing our conversion location to be our website. Drive maximum number of conversions. This is my pixel ID, and my Facebook page is called ChatGPT made me do it. We want a conversion event of purchase. Everything else I think here looks good. Start this ad at midnight. So I had saved an audience of 18 to 55 with some detailed targeting in here. So I'm going to keep that targeting and the options as is. Now what we're going to do is go to the ad level. In here, I already have my Facebook page and my Instagram page picked. I'm going to manually upload the creative. So I'll do that in a second. And this will be a single image or video. Everything else looks good. Okay, now let's just delete the media, add an image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this one image, and then we will clone the ad and just change the image, but leave everything else the same. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but someone who taught me Facebook ads recently said just remove all this because it automatically pulls in content from your URL. I don't want that. I'm going to go and upload those images for Mona Lisa in here. All right, so we have our 4 images in here. Let's just start with this one right here. Hit next. You get to see what it looks like on our square image ratio and then the 9:16. So I'm going to move these to original because they looked cropped out. Actually, it doesn't really matter. This one horizontal is fine, but this one, the cropped out, still keeps the essence of the image because there's no overlay on the image. So I think I'm good with that. And let's hit next. All right, so here's our text. We want our primary text, our headline, and our description. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and say, give me 5 primary text and 5 headlines. So I'll spit out 5 primary texts, 5 headlines. I'm going to see which ones I like. While it's doing that, I'm going to look up here for the ones that it's already done. So let's see, unlock the art of publishing. I like that. Let's go and put that here. Turn any chat with ChatGPT into a published masterpiece. I like that as well. Put that here. Let's see what this is saying. Think publishing is complicated. Think again. Ever wondered how people are cranking out books with AI? I like that. Next is wish there was a shortcut to publishing your first book, and then from chat to bookshelf in record time. I like that too. The headlines, I think I'm just going to leave them as is and see what they look like. All right, so unlock the art of publishing is here, and then my headline is here, $9 MyChat, your book, and then my Gumroad URL. Let's just say done. So now I can see the preview of what these ads are going to look like. So unlock the art of publishing is one, and I can just imagine that the others would look like this: turn any chat into a masterpiece, another one, so on and so forth. And then the headlines will show up here on the right side. As you can see, this is my $9 MyChat equals your book right here, so on and so forth. So we're good with that. Now what I'm going to do is duplicate this 3 copies and keep it to the select a campaign for your ad. So just the same campaign is fine, and all we're going to do here is change the media. So I'm going to go back to edit media. Let's select this one, make sure it looks good in vertical, and here we will go back to original. Perfect, looks good, done. And then I'll do the same thing for number 3 and 4. So I'm going to pause this, do those things, come back. All right, so all the ad images have been uploaded. Now what I want to do is duplicate this, and I'm going to duplicate it again 1 number of copies. So I'm duplicating the campaign, and for this one what we're going to do is we're going to call this the video ad, and we only need 2 this time. So I'm going to delete this one, and then let's also delete this. And now all we need to do is swap out the media, and I'm going to upload those 2 videos instead of the 4 images. Alright, the video ads don't seem to be uploading, and I'm sure this is a user error. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. However, for the essence of time, I'm going to continue, and what I need to do here is go into one of these ad sets. Actually, just delete one of these. So I am going to nuke this one, keep this one with the 4 images, and run it with the images for now, and then come back and figure out why my video isn't working. But we have our video assets, we have our image assets, we have our ad copy all done using AI. Now we hit publish and see what happens. So wish me luck. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. That is how you can use AI to create your ads, sell AI products, use AI products to create the ads to sell AI products. Wow. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you again for sticking around, and until next time, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you get notified when I release my next video, and keep prompting.